Here we are on 47th Street. What did this used to be called? It used to be called something over here. What the fuck? Laramie Projects or some shit? What the fuck was this? It was anyway, look at this mattress. Mattress truck. And I'm behind it, Cicero Hotel. Come on down to Cicero Hotel. Actually, they remodeled this motherfucker. Oh no, there's the one in the back they never will remodel. It's Sportsman's, I think it's called. Look at this hotel. Do you want to stay? Oh, this is part of it. Look at the rock fascia. Doesn't that just scream horror? Here's where the projects were. They tore them all down. Look at that. Acres and acres of former projects. All gone. That was a lot of fucking buildings, man. Look at this street. I knew somebody who died in there, dude. This guy, they got fucked up. They hit him in the face with a baseball bat on a motorcycle. I mean, these things are big. Or they were. They're not there no more. Well, there used to be a gas station right there. This is how I get on the highway. Anyway, whatever. Mattress truck guy. Why so many? Like, is he getting paid per mattress? I guess. Damn, that's a lot of mattresses. Imagine how they got them motherfuckers up there. I would not be confident. I would not be confident enough to stack that many motherfucking mattresses on a motherfucking truck. There's got to be a Silverado. And look, he's got the aftermarket, I don't know if you can see. He's got the aftermarket motherfucking, this guy don't want to be behind him. Let me behind the mattress man. Get the fuck out the way. He got the oh, now this guy didn't get my motherfucking way. He got the aftermarket motherfucking, what the fuck is that shit called? The tail lights? You know, where they were like, the Mexicans are doing like in 2010, 2006 to 2012 era aftermarket motherfucking, you digs, on the backside of the shit. Not a bad truck. I know it's a Mexican guy. Mexicanos, yeah. I knew it wasn't no motherfucking white people. It could be some white people. It could be anybody, you know, for that matter. To be honest with you, but I did guess right. It was Mexican guys. And here's the beautiful sightseeing of Chicago's oil refinery area. Actually, this side might be Chicago, or it might be the town of Cicero. And that side is for sure the town of Cicero. Their last mayor was like in prison. In the background, you can see the racetrack. It's called Sportsman's Racetrack, where they used to go gamble on the ponies. Now it's more like a OTB type shit, like off track. I don't even know if they have. Do they even race horses anymore? Does anybody know? I don't know. You could just gamble at that shit on the OTB. I know people do that. Be like this little ass place you just walk in and gamble. See, there it is in the background. I saw Metallica there on my 14th or 15th birthday. I'm not sure which one. I'm not. I might have been not either one of those. It might have been like 13. But Metallica, Kid Rock, and I don't know who opened, but I know it was probably something like, you know, one of those bands that are like second tier rock bands, but they get to open for Metallica and shit. But Kid Rock came on before Metallica, and he had like, everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be a kick-ass show. I'm like, yeah, suck my dick. I bought a Sublime t-shirt. I bought like this very unique Sublime t-shirt, and I remember I walked in that bitch with a Newport pack filled with weed rolled up like blunts, I think. Like rolled up like mini swishers or some shit. Like 10 of them. And I just blazed. Oh my God. There were some bitches there from, that I knew from somewhere. And there was like 3 of them. And I was like, these were like the bitches that you should have fucked with, but they weren't that fine. Like they were like second tier bitches. Maybe not even that. Like they just didn't come into themselves yet. And you know, they looked a little like they would make a perfect wife and all that shit, but like they weren't like the bitch you wanted to fuck with when you were like, they weren't like that the baddest bitch. So I think I hung out with them for a minute, and then dipped off on them because I was with some people. My cousin had bought me the ticket, I think, or some shit. I was with her, so I kicked it with her. And I just remember Kid Rock's show not being that great. And I remember Metallica. I was so motherfucking blown, though. I was like, okay, enter Sandman. It's 90 degrees. I'm in the town of Cicero. Not only that, I think that venue can suck a dick. By the way, Cicero. I mean, look at this shit. It was in the hood. I don't know if that contributed to it not being that great, but I don't know, man. Why do I not remember liking Kid Rock and really not even giving a fuck about Metallica? I remember going. That was like one of the few rock shows I've been to. I might have been to like 5, and maybe more if I thought harder about it. Maybe less. Motherfucking, I remember getting free tickets, right? I'm probably like 13, and there's this place down the street. It was like they blew up this dome, and then they moved it. It's no longer there. It was like inflatable or some shit. I don't know. But it filled so many people in it. And some guy gave me like 4 tickets just because I walked past. He's like, here, bro. And it was called Tattoo the Earth. And it was like Slipknot, System of a Down, like all those bands coming up and coming like rock bands back then. Like they were already huge, right? To rock people. But like they weren't like Metallica, like super band yet. They weren't like the Led Zeppelin of the day, which is Metallica. They were like, you know, they had like clown masks and shit, so like it wasn't so mainstream, but they were, you know, making headway. And I remember going to that fucking Slipknot concert and that motherfucking System, and they kicked ass. I could get like right up to the front. Metallica, forget about it. I'm watching I think that might have been part of it. I'm watching Metallica from like 4 blocks away and shit. Like city block, a long ass motherfucking block. You know what I'm saying? I ain't right up there. And I think with the acoustics of a smaller venue, you might get a more intimate, better show. Okay, I remember hearing Jerry Garcia talk about we would play an arena, but we just can't get the reverb down. Like they didn't have the technology. I'm like, oh really? So sound is a problem over distance because sound travels and it also echoes. So I was thinking about it and I was like, maybe that's why they pump in the sound to the back rows and shit. Like it's not coming from the speaker right next to the dude playing or behind him even. I don't know the ins and outs of the motherfucking the technology of the motherfucking what is it, a concert? I don't know. But I heard Jerry say something one time. I was watching him and I forgot the other guy's name, Phil Lesh or some shit. You know, I don't really know the band members that well. I mean, I can name a couple, maybe. But I did grow up with the Dead, like a gypsy kid on the south side of Chicago. I love the Dead. Who don't love the Dead? How do you not love the Dead? I will get by. I will survive. I will survive. That's not the lyrics. I want to hear that right now. Touch of Grey? Is that Touch of Grey? Every silver lining's got a touch of gray. Or Scarlet I think they say Scarlet Magnolias? Took my old lady down to the river. Will she come? She's got everything delightful. She's got everything I need. Takes the wheel when I'm seeing double. Pays my ticket when I speed. Sold my baby down by the river. Will she come up soon for air? I mean, who don't love Uncle John's band? I'm gonna stop singing there, but good Lord, get some alcohol in me and some Dead and some weed, boy. Keep me in my motherfucking... I'll be in the zone. Let it be summertime and not fucking Siberia weather. Even though it's not even that cold yet. It's just the thought of it. Look at these motherfuckers not working. I should show you. Water department. Smoking and talking. Seems like a job for me. I'd be bitching. I'd be like, man, why do we even gotta be out here? Look, I'd be like, why do we ain't doing shit? Do we really, like, can I get a job, like, where I don't even have to come? Can I just get the check part where they pay me and a raise at that? This shit is too old for this. I don't know. Lazy. Sloth is a sin. Alright, everybody. Grateful Dead. David Welsh out. Mattress guy. That's what got me. One of these people in the YouTube community sells mattresses. Somebody should show him this.